Hey, what's up guys? Little Rice Muncher Gaming here. Today we're going to be unboxing the Kootek charging stand. This is a vertical stand for the PlayStation 4 Pro. This has a charging dock for 2 controllers. It has 3 extra USB ports and it has 2 fans for cooling purposes. So this stand in particular is the best-selling cooling system for PlayStation 4 Pros on Amazon. Now the main reason why I got this is because I'm really limited on space and my PS4 Pro sits in a really compromised spot with really poor ventilation. Alright, so let's go ahead and open it up. So I got this for $18.99 shipped on Amazon. I think that's a really great deal, especially when you consider that the PS4 Pro stand by Sony is $20 alone. And that one only stands up the PS4. It doesn't come with any stands. It doesn't come with a charging dock. It doesn't have any extra USB ports. So let's go ahead and take a look at this insert. Looks like we have 6 months of extra warranty if you register your product. And here's the back. So let's take another look at the actual cooling stand. So we got the 2 fans here, one towards the back, one towards the front. I got 2 charging docks for the controllers right here. As far as the build quality goes, it is pretty sturdy. I can't bend it. I'm trying to bend it right now. You have a USB cable right here. It's going to plug into the front, and you're going to have 3 extra USB hubs. And it looks like right here we have a power button. It feels pretty nice. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom. I got some rubber nubs right here. I got a lot of vents along the bottom. The rubber vents look like it's going to raise up the cooling stand a little bit so we can get some ventilation under here and pushing the airflow up. The rubber feet do feel pretty sturdy. So as far as the construction goes, I'm pretty satisfied for a sub $20 stand. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see how it fits. Okay, so it looks like a really tight fit. Honestly, when I looked at this, I really didn't even think it was gonna fit. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the fitment of the stand. It looks like it fits pretty flush. There's not really a lot of gap anywhere towards the front or towards the sides or the back. As far as the stability goes, I'm pushing it here. It does move a little bit. I kind of wish it was maybe a little bit more recessed, but it really does take quite a bit of effort to get it to move, so I don't believe it's going to accidentally slip over. So let's go ahead and take a look at the charging dock. So the cooling stand relies on power supplied by the PS4, so let's go ahead and plug that in. Alright, so you see there we got some lights that come on. Looks pretty good quality. I got a good plastic right here. It does look like it might get scratched up, so be careful about that. So I'll go ahead and hit the power button. And now you can hear the cooling fans wind up a little bit. Let's go ahead and put on the controller. As you see there, we got a red light. I believe it's going to turn blue whenever it's fully charged. I got another controller. Let's go ahead and try that. Alright, so both of them are charging. It looks like they both work. Looking at the controller dock, it does look like it's going to be a bit awkward to place in there, but it's really not that bad. What you're going to be looking for is this charging connector piece needs to line up with the charging port on the controller. So let's go ahead and try that again. Fits in there pretty quick. So as I said earlier, you're going to see a little gap under the bottom. The legs stand it up to get some ventilation under there and pushing the airflow up. So far so good. I'm pretty satisfied. I do want to see if I can actually feel the fans ventilate. Now one thing I don't like so far is that this plug is pretty recessed in there, so it's really hard to pull this out. You might have to pull in the cord. That's not very reassuring to do that because you're going to have frayed cords and whatnot. But I imagine this is going to be in place for the long haul, so I'm not going to be pulling this out quite a bit. But that is a factor if you plan on taking this places. So let's go ahead and remove this. As you see, it actually pulls up the stand with it. That's reassuring. So it fits in there pretty snug, as I said. Now I do feel the fans a little bit, but not as much as I would like. Regardless, I'm pretty sure this is going to be helpful. Let's take a look at the airflow. So the fans are going to push here into the sides and ventilate across the sides and up the PS4, up these grooves right here and up the grooves right here. Another thing is, we've mentioned this before, but I didn't really get it tested out. We got 3 USB ports. I don't really use any accessories, so I don't really care for this feature, but others might. If you want to hook up some accessories, or whatever, you can do that. As far as the fans go, I don't know if they really work or not to cool the PS4, but my PS4 really is in a compromised spot and it would benefit so much to have a vertical stand. And for this being under 20 bucks, I thought I might as well get it. Honestly, personally, I feel like it would make a little bit of a difference. I'm totally comfortable with paying less than $20 for a stand with a few extras that could potentially prolong the life of my PS4 Pro. Honestly, I don't know if you guys have, but I've experienced some electronic failures. I had a Dell Inspiron and a Sony Vaio with a hard drive that I had to replace. Those laptops were always overheating, so I'm not a firm believer in laptop coolers, but I really feel like it'll help. So that pretty much sums up our unboxing. If you guys found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and support our channel by subscribing. I'm gonna go eat some rice.
Rice.